Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight will be the final draft we do of Throne of Eldraine. Let's go ahead and jump in here. So we have done... There's a couple things we haven't done in this set yet, but we have done one deck of each of the 5 monocolor decks, splashing something, or not splashing something. So a couple things we haven't done, and I don't know if we're going to be able to do. The blue-red, whenever you draw a second card, we haven't done that thing. And we haven't done a 7 dwarves deck. So, looks like we're going to take a few moments to find a table. I don't know if we're going to get to do one of those things or not. Or if we're just going to get some other deck. Or maybe we'll get mono white again and just, stomp everything. But I'll come back when we have a full table. Alright, it actually didn't take much longer than that. And now, so much not longer, that I'm the 8th player. Everybody's waiting. Okay, we're going to click it. Alright, we get... Wow. We have Epic Downfall, Castle Embereth, which I don't think I'm first picking that. We have 3 amazing uncommons, some couple good white commons. Oh, that's not an amazing uncommon, sorry. So it's between Epic Downfall and Rampart Smasher. I really like the Smasher. I'm going to smash and dash. I think that's going to be the pick here over... Usually I like removal, but I think I like Rampart Smasher. Frogify, Overwhelming Apprentice, Secret Keeper, Barge In, Lock Dragon. I'll grab the Lock Dragon, because these two could be like both mono red picks. Lots of blue there. It's still early, though. So yeah, this format, heavily monocolored. Who do we have here? Okay. Feasting Troll King. Well, the Lock Dragon clearly doesn't go with that. There's also a Fierce Witch Stalker in the pack. Embereth Paladin. Be a nice haster, but I'm going to take the Troll King. I don't think I own any of those. No, I do not. That thing is scary. Oh, that's quad green in 2. Okay. Good to know. What is this? Trample Haste. Another Knight gets Trample Haste. So if I was continuing... I feel like I should take Gingerbrute here. These red cards don't have me super excited. Rosethorn Acolyte is okay. But Gingerbrute can be played in either red or green. So I think it's a decent card to pick here. Shambling Suit. I have seen this card played a couple times. Actually, if we're going with a food deck, this could be reasonable here with the Feasting Troll King. Maybe we'll try it. It's either that or it was going to be the Adventure Guy, which the creature half of that 4 mana 3/2 isn't really impressive. There's a Scalding Cauldron. There's a Shield Breaker. Those are pretty decent. But I think I'll just pick up the Cauldron here. There was a late mono blue thing. And we get past a pack with no red or green. That scares me. Especially since I've already passed a couple of the secret keepers. That's what it is. But we can pick up a didn't say please. Maybe we go into mono blue still, which is still reasonable with, well, a couple of these cards. The Cauldron, the didn't see please. So Tiny, Reeve Soul. That's the first 7 dwarves we've seen. There's a So Tiny. I don't feel good about going into blue after we pass that secret keeper when we in that pack with the shambling suit. This is the first 7 dwarves we've seen. Nobody wants to be mono white. Castle Embreth. Because red is still an option. I don't think blue's an option. I don't think white's an option for us anymore at this point. I mean, unless these last few picks are all going to be just amazing white cards. I haven't actually cast this. Could also be splashed. Embereth Paladin. I like that there, though we're fine on 4 drops. We could splash that perhaps. Though with those two... Last time we drafted these guys, we ended up not even playing them. Another outflank? Okay. Still not fully sure. We don't have, like, we're not seeing any other green cards. So I think the Feasting Troll King goes away for sure. Fires of Invention. Can only cast 2 spell. That's not really a limited card. It's a good card, though. I think it's just Searing Barrage here. Because I don't see anything else that super excites me. And we've got a pretty good mono red base. Each creature controlled that has an adventure enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter. I don't have any of those yet. I think I'll just take the Ginger Brute from this pack. Seven dwarves. Alright, we might be doing the 7 dwarves thing. We've got 2. Ideally you want to have 7. But I do want to get at least like 3 or 4. Preferably like 5 or 6. Or, 7. So I think we're just going to start picking every... Oh, this card is banned. Yeah. Card you can cast for free is banned, go figure. This could just be a pack with not a lot of red in it. I'll take the 4-drop. I don't care about the Once Upon a Time. I could potentially splash for outflanks, so I have some way of damaging things. We have the Cauldron, too. Shambling Suit looks a lot worse when we don't have Feasting Troll King in the deck. Well, I definitely don't think we want Crystal Slipper. Or do we? I did have it last time we played red. I feel like I'm trying to force 7 dwarves now. Okay, 7 dwarves it is. This still might be salvageable. Seeing a lot of good white cards, though. Is white, like, underdrafted in this set, or am I just, like, suddenly overvaluing all the white cards due to the last couple of drafts we had? Dwarven Mine. Take that. Really? I mean, we've seen that card played against us a few times. The Pathlighter. I don't think we're playing any of this. Now, last picked Unexplained Vision. Oh, and a good Black Knight card. Red Cap Melee. That's semi-risky removal. Not a whole lot else in that pack for us. We got to stick with mono red now. Destroy target. Yeah, we'll take that. Just kind of get our Arf and Ore. Some of the names people have. Oh, well, there's a mythic. Which I guess is going to end up being the pick here. The Realm Cloaked Giant. It's here to say you should have been playing it. Do I not have... I only have one of them. It's here to say you should have been drafting white. Clearly. Oh, hey, red cards. Searing Barrage. I guess that's going to be the pick. We have a lot of small drops right now. I would like Barge in. I don't think I want to run more than one red cap melee. Hey, I said pick. Pick the Searing Barrage. Another Dwarven Mine. Brimstone Trebuchet. Damage to... I don't have a ton of knights. Again, I don't have a ton of knights. I'm just going to take the Dwarven Mine. There's a double striker, which is a knight. And we're out of red cards again. That is not a good sign. Well, there's a Ginger Brute. Good white card. Well, that's not, but... This was the initial pack. Wandermare. We'll take the Wolverine, I guess. Red Cap Raiders, another Cauldron. A Shambling Suit might actually be playable here. Oh, hey, we got the Brimstone Tribute. That pack that had all the really good red cards. And Trapped in the Tower. I could, in theory, splash white. But I feel like I don't want to play the Elite Headhunter. Oh, I have Fling. Yeah, this is a 7 dwarves minus, you know, a bunch of the dwarves. So if I get rid of Outflank, no way we play more than 16 land. Oh, this is a deck. I don't know if it's a very good deck, but it's certainly a deck. Raging Red Cap. The problem is, we don't have a lot of ways to pump other things. I feel like the Shambling Suit might actually be playable here. I should have just been mono white again. Should have just been mono white. Alright. Well, we're purely mono red. I mean, another thing we... Oh, we have Fling. I think with our limited access to pumps... Like, what do I have that can actually pump this thing? That's not even very good, because I don't have a ton of knights. I mean, that's a knight that cares about knights. That's a knight that cares about me drawing my second card, which will never happen. But it's also just a body for on 2 mana. I mean, I have Castle Embereth. That's like the only thing that's... I think we'll get farther with Fling. Alrighty, I don't know about this one. The Giant as our star card. Well, we only got 3 dwarves, which I think is still enough to play them. But, yeah. Alright, let's go for it. And let's see what happens. It's hurt 336. Yeah, this is gonna happen. Dwarven Mine is not getting played early. Hushbringer. So things ETBing. Piece of crap has lifelink. And this doesn't have enough power to kill that. Enters the battlefield or attacks. I mean, just okay. I guess this for right now. What are we doing, opponent? Glass casket. Oh, that's... I can destroy that. I can destroy that. I'm only going to get a 2/2 back. Alright, I don't need to destroy that right now. And destroy that, just play our dragon. Yeah, it doesn't trigger because of this weird looking card, but it doesn't matter. I probably should have, you know, attacked before doing all of that. Spinning wheel? What is this? This is the +2/+0. +2/+0, yep. Oh, +2/+2, dang. I misread that. Alright, destroy that artifact. Cast this. Cast this. I have to kill that, this thing before that kills me. Oh, this is not good. I think I'm just gonna do this now while there's no other thing going on. Then I at least have a block on the Hushbringer. I don't know how we're beating that. Well, I attempted to. Yeah, I can't even block that. Can with this. Oh, that's an ETB. Requires another thing to ETB. Whatever. We're so dead here. To a 3-color monstrosity. We would need Searing Blaze to kill this. No matter how we block, we're dead. Well, that didn't go well. Let's try again. Part of me was also just like trying not to be mono white 3 times in a row, though I think it would have went better for us. It's Gray Man. Two drop, 3 drop, sure. Only need to get our fort. Well, we found it. And Trebuchet here is going to be great against a blue deck, because we can still just like keep pinging them. Let's go attacking. See if this resolves. Scorching. Okay. I'm okay with that because I don't have a ton of 7 dwarves, and it even got a attack in, which is what we care about in a red deck. Don't kill my thing. Oh, the destroy an artifact. Worst part is these will be 5/2s. Don't want to trade my 4-drop for their thing. Yeah, this Embreth Shield Breaker is pretty good against this deck. Alright, that's cool. It's not, but it's happening. I'm glad that thing can't block. I am the aggro player here. Okay, I want you to attack me with both of those. And I want you to not have things that block a 5/2. I know I'm asking for kind of a lot. Clearly I was asking for too much. So 5/2, 5/2. Everything blocks and dies. And I'm left with a way to not get 11 damage through? This card is annoying to deal with. Oh, where's my destroy artifact, dude? That actually seems good. So I'll do this. And we'll pass the turn. Now that seems good. With the improbable alliance. All these 1 toughness things that can block my 5/2s. Hengewalker, this. There's Cauldron. I definitely think I attack with this. I tap and non-tap. Do I attack with the... I don't think I can attack with the Paladin. I could use the Cauldron now. Because that saves my guy. Unless you have something else. You do have something else, okay. Well, your thing is still dead. And now it takes 2 tokens to trade with the knight. We get attacked for 3. That's not a good sign that they're playing that. Lara Croft Tomb Raider is here. I don't think we can overcome this wide board state with Embereth Paladins. Crewing that. Interesting. I'm not sure it matters at this point. Because 2 tokens can just trade for... Paladin. Yeah, that feels really bad. Not much we can do about the tokens. This token's gonna trade for the 3/1 knight. Yeah, that's all our opponent has to do to win this now. Because the Fairy Vandal gets bigger. Oh, do you have a barge in as well? Here's that way. Oh no, you have this. 5, 6, 7, that's 8 damage. I mean, I can double spell here, but we're dead to flyers. Even gaining 3 off off of that wouldn't have helped. Alrighty. Well, I've been doing so well in this format. Let's not go 0-3 very suddenly. That wouldn't be good. But yeah, I think I realized a bit too late that I should have been taking white cards instead of some of this stuff. Well, let's try this. We have a removal that I'm not the biggest fan of. Put that over there. We finally drew a Searing Barrage. Not going to sack a land for that. Ginger Brute right on time. I have no way of drawing my second card, so this can just trade off for whatever. Actually, I don't need to trade it. Tactician. Opponent playing the deck that I probably should have had. Again, I know. Defensive mono red doesn't seem good. Stuck on 2 lands mono red doesn't seem good either. Alright. Kill a flyer. Swing for 1. Oh, Youthful Knight, the natural enemy to this. Not drawing lands, the other natural enemy to this. I guess we're gonna do this. And now our opponent plays an artifact after we played our only way to remove artifacts. Or Fairy Guide Mother. That works too. Yeah, maybe I just don't get along well with the red cards in this set. And Guide Mother can trade with this. That was rude. I really needed that 5-2. I don't think the 5-2 is very good. Is there like a chance I could steal this? I'm actually going to go like this. We might be able to steal this game here. Mean. Gotta kill that. Sack of land. Play a creature. Don't play a creature. I stole it? I stole it! I really don't feel good about the Embereth Paladins. Not my favorite of the adamant ones. 2 toughness is just a bit too squishy. Yeah, these guys. We haven't seen our giant yet. Do I want the Raging Redcap? Sort of. Maybe it would be better than the Wolverine. Let's try that. Wolverine did not impress me. In a deck that can't draw a second card in a turn. Dognaut? Like an astronaut, but, you know, a dog? 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. Okay. Well, that makes me sad. Play the dwarves. Again, I know I should have been white. Stop rubbing it in. I've done that. We're in a different background. Why are we in a different background? Alright, that's fine. If we play our Raging Redcap, opponent might get scared and just kill it, thinking we might be able to pump it or do something crazy. And just spend your whole turn killing this. Do it. Do it now. Because otherwise the Cauldron could just kill this. And I'm really sad when Cauldron can kill my, 4-drop. Charming Prince. That can also kill my 4-drop. Everything just kills my 4-drop. Oh, especially that Youthful Knight. Okay, I get it. You can kill my 4-drop. I mean, that actually deals with the Youthful Knight. And so does Scalding Cauldron. Yeah, I'll trade that for whatever. Sure. End turn. I'll use the Cauldron on that. I'll let it hit me first. I don't need to rush with that. Okay, opponent is white-black. Because there's also the possibility of that thing happening. I can at least get in for 7 here. And that's going to die to the Cauldron now. There's no chance it survives. Oh, that's also bad. The Borrow Witches. They've borrowed some witches. Searing Blade. Oh, perfect. Another Paladin. That just gets rammed into the Youthful Knight. Oh, it's so sad. Yeah, saw that coming. Sure. Attacking me for 5. Your greed might cost you there, opponent. Because now, this is going to be lethal if I untap with it. Gingerbread is lethal. Having more creatures than opponent has blockers is lethal. Okay, you can do that, but you're not killing me. Good game. We stole it. Sort of. I guess when opponent swings in and you have surprise 5/2 hasters, you can kinda steal some games. Alright. Are we going back to our earlier trend of starting off, like, getting 2 losses before we get to 3 wins and then just zooming up to 7? I'd be good with that, too. The longer it takes for us to connect with an opponent, the more likely I think it is for us to get a lower ranked... Alright, we're in Platinum. Norton Rod. I go first. I hate mulliganing. I hate slow red starts. But who knows? Maybe we can get that. Oh, hey, Gingerbread. Decently enough on time. Gingerbread has been kind of a nice card throughout this series. Just being able to get in for extra damage if your opponent doesn't have a creature with haste. Just be careful, because there's a black-green hybrid knight that has haste and can block Gingerbread. That is a card. I'm just going to get this going. I'll take a hit from this, but that's okay. I want to get extra pinging done with this. And preferably it doesn't get immediately killed like it usually does. Yeah, I'm not blocking that. Beanstalk Giant Adventure Time. I think we'll just be mana efficient here. There's no attacks unless there's a trick. So, if opponent attacks a 3-1 into a 3-4, do not block it unless you have your own trick. Or, that could happen. Not seriously. I'm not blocking. 7 dwarves. I think we just play out our creatures. Because that thing is not going to kill me. We have another ping. We have essentially 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage here. Quickly, opponent, play your tree folk. And we win. It's that easy. You can attack me with that. I don't care. There's no blocks. And now we're stealing games. And attack. And menace. And ping you again. Alright. Well, at least we got to... This is our 3rd win, right? Yes. Yes, 3 wins is like the worst you want to be ever doing. Granted, I've had a lot of drafts that haven't gone that well. Yeah, 3 wins. St. Ian. Although, for the record, I haven't done worse than 4 wins in these drafts. Oh gosh. Opponent goes first. We have 3 lands. Crystal Slippers can give haste. Ginger Brute, that's not going to kill me. This thing I can use on a red creature. So that's something to keep in mind. Castle Embereth? That can be a nice surprise later. Hey, look, I have 7 dwarves. Problem I have with red decks and playing the Crystal Slipper is, like, you want to be playing creatures early on. Like, when am I going to play this and have it be profitable? You know? I mean, if my opponent wants to trade, who am I to tell them no? We'll just play a 3-3 here. Slaying Fire, alright. There goes my 3-3. That knight's gonna be an issue. I mean, I can kill that, but I'm gonna take another hit from it first. Another painful hit. I could kill that knight. How do I do this? So I could kill that. Creatures get +1/+0. I would need to kill both, which I don't think I can. I mean, discard a card and draw. I can play the Raging Redcap. This might be a turn where we kind of chill. Could I potentially use that? Yeah, let's get something better. Not what I had in mind. Let's slow our roll for a moment. We have the Red Cap melee. We'll kill that. We do have Castle Embereth. So opponent can't get too crazy with attacks here. Opponent is getting crazy with attacks here. Oh, shoot. Oh, well that is fine. It's the only block I have to make, per se. Kill that. Didn't want to sack it because you had a Bog Naughty. Okay. If this thing attacks, I can... Actually, I think I have to attack with... Now, if I attack with both, I lose. So I'm going to have to block that Bog Naughty. And yeah, there was always a chance of that happening. I don't think we're going to get this one. You can equip Ginger Brute and swing for 3 there. And equip Bog Naughty, and I just have to chump block it. I have to chump block that too. I didn't want just that thing attacking. I want the Ginger Brute to attack. That would make me happy. Well, I have to chump with this thing. Am I just dead next turn? Yeah. We gotta get something here. I can go to full control and discard that. That is not the something I needed. I'm good with trades here. Oh, you can sack a food and... That's gross. Because that's a food. Oh, I've already played a land. Darn it. Okay. Well, that will be the game then. All I would have done there is chump anyways. I was semi-close. Bognaughty with Ginger Brute pulling through. Sometimes you kind of forget that Ginger Brute is a food and can be sacrificed for other food sacrificial things. Alright, so this is the worst I've done. This is definitely the worst draft I've done. I kind of tried to force the 17. We never even had two of them out in play at once. Didn't even see our Rampart Smasher at all there. I mean, I guess the deck wasn't horrible. We did steal a couple wins with Searing Barrage and Embereth Paladin. But if you're not attacking into your opponent's nothing, a 5/2 creature just isn't super impressive. Trebuchet was pretty decent. With the Crystal Slipper there, I don't think that would have made it... Maybe? Maybe not. Three Ginger Brutes. Did I ever even have like two of them in play at once? Alright. Well, anyways, not the worst thing ever. With how many 7 wins I got in this series. We're also going to go ahead and open all these packs. This will be the last time I get to draft Throne of Eldraine. So let's get the packs open, shall we? What am I looking for here? I don't know. Night stuff, Claim the Firstborn. Oh, this is Blacklance Paragon. What's this thing even do? Target knight gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn, and it's a... Wow. That's an aggressive knight. I like it. Rally for the Throne. Great 2/1 white. What? I don't think I've ever seen that card. Oh, maybe. It's Fairy Valandal, another Castle Ardenvale. Had that before. I don't know if we ever even got to activate it. Here's Bognaughty, Spinning Wheel. Oh, I'm familiar with this thing. It's a kind of a drainy sort of effect. So overall, I kind of enjoyed... Oh, there we go. There's a card I was looking for. Questing Beast. Nice mythic rare. I have seen some like historic and explorer decks that run this thing. I remember... Like, the little bit I played in Standard, this thing, it has so many different things, and one of them always catches me off guard. Either can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. Combat damage to be dealt by creatures you control can't be prevented. Yeah, that throws me off sometimes, too. And it deals combat damage to an opponent. It deals that much damage to target planeswalker that player controls. Yeah. That card's nasty. It looks like it's just... It has a few keywords, and it does, like, a few weird things that don't seem to happen much, but when they happen, it's a really nasty card. Just take my word for it. I didn't play a ton of Standard at this time. Oh, Mythic Rare Wild card. I'll definitely take those. Stonecoil Serpent, my first one of those. This was a card I ran into a lot, and I hated dealing with it because I was running the blue-red Sprite Dragon deck at this time when I was playing in Standard a bit on Arena, and people who had Stonecoil Serpents always gave me fits. Just reach and trample and protection from the protection from multicolored. So nasty. And having reach, too. Oh, my first Witch's Oven. Oh, another one of those. We did grab one of those in the draft. I kind of mentioned that. My experience with it is like, again, it doesn't look like a card that impresses me much, but when it wrecks you, it really wrecks you. Rare wild card. Figured we'd be getting one of those soon. Got a decent number of those. My first one of those. I love that thing. Oh, just the sound it makes. That's my... Is that my second or third one? I think it's just my second. Lovestruck Beasts, that was the card I hated playing against in Standard 2. It's like if you had damage-based removal, but not enough damage to deal like 5 to the Lovestruck Beast, so like you could try killing the 1/1, but then as soon as they make another 1/1... Oh, Gilded Goose. As soon as you make another 1/1, they can attack again, and the thing can still block even if it can't attack. What's this thing? Mill 4 cards. You may choose... Oh, that's the revival thing. Bone Crusher Giant. That's a card I was looking for. That gets played in Historic and Explorer. Oh, it's a giant as well. Interesting. I'm like thinking of like the blue-red giant synergies from Kaldheim. Fervent Champion. I'm pretty sure that gets played as... I mean, it's a knight, first strike, and haste. And your equip cost 3 less when you're equipping him. And it pumps another knight. Yeah, this does a lot for a 1-mana creature. Oh, there's my first Charming Prince. Another card that seemingly doesn't do a whole lot, but it still does... When it does the things, it can really do them and be kind of annoying. Wishclaw Talisman. So overall, you know, I had fun drafting and playing the games of this set. However... Oh, we saw that in one of our draft games. However, I feel the experience with this set is... We got a rebalanced card? Oh, gosh. I feel my experience with this set is, like... There's, like, about 5 to 7 different sort of decks. You can have the monocolor decks, and then with Light Splash... Oh, it's Fires of Invention. What's the rebalanced? You can only cast spells during your turn. You can cast no more. You may cast spells with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control. You cast spells with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control without... Oh, Fires of Invention is a 5-mana card instead of 4. I hate rebalances. I hate the whole concept of them. That's my Vault Progress. Yeah, not doing too bad. We have another rebalance card? Oh, the Cauldron Familiar. Yeah, the whole... Returns it. Oh, they made it so it can't block. Yeah, because people would be, like, blocking it so that it dies, and then sacrificing the food to bring it back. Okay. Claimed Contender. Rare wild card. Again, those are always nice to have. It's like my third Vantress Gargoyle. Can I get different things, please? I don't know what I'm necessarily looking for out of this set. Probably not that. That's kind of a neat card. Murderous Rider. Yeah, I remember this card. Also pretty annoying to deal with. Because, like, oh, your opponent's losing life to cast the Swift End, but yet they'll inevitably get that life back with the when they cast the Knight version. Or sometimes even more, right? Another Wishclaw Talisman. Another Worthy Knight. That's like my third one of those. I wonder if some sort of Knight deck could work in Historic or Explorer. Great Henge. Yeah, this was an insanely good card. It still is. And I think I have like one or two of them. So yeah, that's why this doesn't say it's the first one of these, but nice to have another one. Lockmare Serpent. I thought I already had 4 of those. Maybe I'll go check that out afterward. Maybe that's my 4th one. Get another mythic rare wild card there on the completion. There's a rare wild card. Those are always appreciated. Finally, we see a Revenge of Ravens. Another Stone Coil, so definitely would take another one of those. And there's the mythic rare wild card. And final pack, what can we get? It's a regular rare. Oh, first one of these things, too. Perfect card to open on the last pack. He's so sad that we don't have any more packs of this set to open. Let's just take a look at... Well, that's not what I was trying to do. Let's take a look at the... Yeah, all these cards. Yep. Historic Throne of Eldraine. Let's look at the rares. Let's just look at the rares first. Oh, I want collected and not. So I'm sure there's a lot of rares I don't have any of. Okay, so that was my 4th Lockmare Serpent. 3rd Dance of the Mance. What else could I have been hoping to get from this? I don't even know what this thing is. I've never seen it played before. Must not be any good. Oh, I do have 4 Worthy Knights. Oh, that's cool. Hushbringer. Such weird art. Yeah, I didn't care much for the fairy tale thing, but kind of like Innistrad, I respect the theme that it had, and I feel it did do the theme very well. It's just I didn't like the theme. Oh, Shimmer Dragon. I have a couple commander decks with this thing. This thing's cool. Fairy Formation, Flying Green. Okay. Wasn't this like a Brawl exclusive rare? I think it was. Mirror Maid, Midnight Clock, Emery. Choose an artifact in your graveyard, you can cast it. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I have 2 of this thing. That's cool. Piper, Wishclaw Talisman, 2 Murderous Riders I have. I saw several of these Oathsworn Knights going around, but not when we were in black. Witch's Vengeance, yeah, that card wrecked me once. Chittering Witch. Okay. It does that. That art looks really weird. Taste of Death. Yeah, this was a Brawl card. I'm like 90% sure it was only in the Brawl deck. Yeah, so I have 2 Bone Crusher Giants. So that would have been nice. Fires is a nice rare. I think that still gets played in Historic or Explorer. Opportunistic Dragon. Torbran. Cool card, especially for a mono red deck. There's the Rebalanced Fires. Okay, sure. I've never seen this card either. For a card named Rowan Fearless Spark Mage, reveal it and put it into your hand. What's Rowan Fearless Spark Mage? Is that a mythic? Yeah, we have 4 Love-Struck Beasts now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Once upon a time. That card got banned. I mean, it's just silly. Just look at it. If this is the first spell you've cast this game, you can cast it without paying its mana cost. So it's just a free thing. Reveal a creature or land. What it allowed green decks to do is like run less lands. Not legal. It's not legal in the following formats. Historic, Explorer, yeah. Not legal anywhere. Oh, I guess it's still legal in Historic Brawl, but, you know, it's a one of there. But people would be running like a lower land count, and then essentially, you know, you get to play this and find a land if you need it, or find a creature. It added a lot of consistency to green decks. It made them too good. Yorvo. Thornman. Yeah, that was also a Brawl card. Or was it the Steelbane Hydra that was a Brawl card? One of those. Easting Troll King. Yeah, Castle. Doom Foretold. Stormfist Crusher. That's a pretty cool card. Gluttonous Troll. 2 Stone Coils. Oh, Fabled Passage. Yeah, this was the set where Fabled Passage was a thing. That would have been a good card to open. So there's some neat cards to be had here. We're looking for that Rowan. Oh yeah, there's Wow, it has a regular rare that can search it. Wait, was this a Planeswalker deck rare? Was that what this was from? Does 1 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures. Those creatures can't block, gain control of. Yeah, that's got to be the Planeswalker thing. Embercleave was cool. Yeah, see, I already had a couple great henges. Questing Beast. What else is there? Kenrith. Oh, Harmonious Archon. That's an interesting card. Circle of Loyalty. I have a couple Realm Cloaked. Oh, I do have 1 Brazen Borrower already. Yeah, and Oko the Trickster. This was the other Planeswalker deck card. Yeah, this Oko is not legal. It's not legal in Brawl either. Yeah, I can imagine why. Yeah, Oko was just really dumb. Royal Scions. That card, I don't think it ever really did anything. Cauldron. Yeah, this was a Brawl. These were Brawl cards. So neat. Alright. Well, I enjoyed drafting this set. Though, like I kind of mentioned, I feel like I've kind of done all that there is to do in that set. Like we've done each of the mono colors. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I had a good time. So for now, I'll take my leave.